Bezrat Hashem, today we're going to be putting zizit with the mitzvah of tehelet, and we're going to make tehelet according to Shitat Rambam. As you see, it's a half of the colored string, half the string of the color. That's a Shitat Rambam, according to opinion of Rambam. And before, as a general law, you have to know before you put zizit, you have to mean for sake of this mitzvah, and you have to say it. Hareni matil tzitziot elu l'shem mitzvah tzitzit. And right away, once you said it, you have to put it in a hole, and on each of the four corners, you have to say those words. You're putting this tzitzit, l'shem mitzvah tzitzit. You take 4 strings, put it inside. Now, once you put it inside, you stretch it down. Now, actually, if you want the tzitzit to be more beautiful, you have to make it a little bit equal. And before you make a double knot here on top, you have to say again, "Areni kosher tzitziot elu l'shem mitzvah tzitzit." You're tying l'shem mitzvah tzitzit. You make a kesher. Try to make a kesher on this side a little bigger, this way. So hold it here. So l'shem mitzvah tzitzit. And the second time. Now, the law requires that this kesher, this knot, should not be far away from the hole. So therefore, we put it a little bit very tied to this hole. Now, the first wrapping has to be with a white string. Like in Talmud says, "Matchil belavan u'misayem belavan." It starts with a white string and finishes with a white string. And this white string of tehelet itself, we made it longer here. If you saw, it stood out. So therefore, first we do with white. Our minhag is to make such a kesher. In order not to lose those 4 strings that we have here, not to mix them together, you could make a sign for yourself before you make this white knot. And those 3, you could make a small sign like this, so you would know exactly that this goes with the tehelet, goes like this, and this goes separately. Okay, now once we made first wrapping with white, we'll let the white go till the end, and now all the wrappings we do with the original tehelet. Now, when you do chuliot, chulia, it's a set of 3 wrappings. And then you separate them. According to Trumad Adeshen, after we made a set of 3 wrappings, like we did here, so we have 1 white and 2 blue, 2 from tehelet, so it becomes 3. You have to put the thread between those 4, goes like this, you see? It goes from here between the 4, now you turn it, and you do another set of 3 with the blue tehelet. How many you do altogether those 3 wrappings? Talmud says not less than 7, but not more than 13. Over here we're going to separate them like Ari HaKadosh brought. Ari HaKadosh said between first and second knot you have to have 7 wrappings. Between second and third knot you have to have 8 wrappings. Between third and fourth knot you have to have 11. Between fourth and fifth you have to have 13. So now we do, again, we put the thread, the tehelet, in between the 4, and we do one more to make a 7. And then we do another double knot. So it becomes 7, 3, 1 white, 2, and then 3 and 1. It becomes 7. Now we do kesher, another knot, double knot. Some say, you could say again, Hashem mitzvah zizit. You see they separated again, so we know exactly where it goes till the end. Mitzvah to make tzitzit nice, to straighten all those strings. There's the knots, they should be beautiful like this. Now you take again tehelet. Now, in order to fill out the set of 3, again, this we made only 1, you do another 2. You put the thread in between. You see this becomes set of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you do another set of 3. Put the thread again in between, and trumat addition. It goes around like a structure of DNA. Very interesting. Unbelievable. So now we completed here 8. Again, we make double knot, mitzvah zizit. Start another set. putting thread in between as always. So between the third and fourth knot, as we said, is 11 wrappings. So do 3, 3, 3, and 2. Again, 2 knots. Now, the last wrappings. Now, in order to complete this set of 3, you make another one here with the blue. There you go. You can go in between. You start now with a set of 3, 4 times 3 wrappings. Goes again in between. Last set. And last set you have to be careful that it has to end again with the white. As I told you, with the white or the same string of tehelet we're going to do it. So do 2 wrappings with the tehelet. Now on the last one, you do with the second side with the same thread of tehelet and finishing by white. So what happens now, you do the last two knots. Now, after you finish the knot, you go over all zizit and you check if you did it properly. So let's go over. We did the first knot, L'Shem Mitzvah Zizit. Do not forget to say those words, L'Shem Mitzvah Zizit, before you tie it on. So once. Now we started with white, as it says here, the white string. Now we continued with a set of 3 wrappings on each, which Talmud said altogether, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 by 3 is 39. Gematria is Hashem Echad, Yud Ke Vav Ke Echad. So this Yud Ke, 7 and 8, 15. Gematria Yud Ke. 11 is Vav Ke, is 11. Vav and Hey of the name of Hashem is and word Echad means 13, and which is in Gematria Ahava also. And also 39 altogether, Gematria Tal Mechaya Mitim. Now, so we go over again, and to check, we see 3 wrappings starting with white and ending with white. And each 3 go 7, 8, 11, 13. And we have in between of each of them double knot, nicely wrapped, and that's what goes with all over our tzitzit for all 4 corners. And for all 4 corners, it's better to say L'Shem Mitzvah Tzitzit before a person puts the tzitzit inside of it. And that's in short how you put tzitzit. Over here we did the Shitat Rambam, knots and 3 wrappings. They were made according to Shitat Arizal. How many in between the knots is according to Shitat Arizal? 7, 8, 11, and 13. And the thread that we went in between of 2 every time we did 3 wrappings, which is called chulia. We put the thread inside, is according to Trumat HaDeshet. Baruch Adonai L'olam, Amen, Amen.